Okay. I think we should be live. I'll just wait for the notifications to go out as always. Especially because Twitch can be a little bit behind. I want to give Twitch a few seconds just to catch up. We got some funky music going on in the background here. Wubba lubba dub dub, Rick. How's it going? Just wait for Twitch. There we go. Right, so welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to be starting an Empires mode on Dynasty Warriors Empires. Hey yo, what's happening, man? What's going on? This is the bonus stream that I promised for Twitch as well, because obviously I couldn't stream to Twitch last night. Not that you really missed anything, because we tried to play clubs and it went horribly wrong. I better be an NPC. Yeah, you are, Rick. You are. You are. Don't worry. You're in the starting kingdom, so start the game using these settings. That's what we got going on. Custom wallpaper in the background of Lubu. You know how we do. So basically what's going to happen here is I'm not going to be in charge to begin with. Persephone is. You know, if you know Greek mythology, you know Hades, Persephone. Persephone's the queen of the underworld, or the goddess of the underworld, and basically Hades, you know, king, god of the underworld. But I decided, hey, I'll take a step back. And I'm going to try and work under Persephone, pun intended. Let's see. Participate in invasions. I can do that. Raid. A quest. I just take all of them? Oh, you can only do 3. I can do a raid as well. That'll do. As long as they don't rush at the objectives, we should be okay. Let's have a look. I know that I should have... There are no weapons. They haven't got any shops in our region. Infiltrate, assassinate the unit captain. It's always good to get something that you might not normally use. An iron pike. I think that's Lubu's other weapon that he gives to Lulun Kuei. So I might take this one, actually. So I need to complete one quest, and then I'll do a raid, hopefully before we try and invade anywhere. Weapons, right. Oh, I've actually got quite a few. What the hell? Why have I got, like, every weapon? What's going on? I mean, I ain't gonna complain, because... I mean, I can max damage shit straight away, but... Kate said, where's her character? Shut up. Maybe next time. Secondary... A bow and arrow? No. We'll go for... I don't know. Secondary. I used to have a scythe that I could use, but I don't see it on here. A flame blade. Sure, why not? Items. Apparently we've just got red hair. Oh, these all my... Okay, so I have items saved over. Sweet. What we got here? We'll go for that. Better make sure that they're on permanently before I go into the next battle. Because I think Otherwise, I'll have to do that every single time I go onto a level. Find 2 wood oxen. So I'm pretty sure I can just run into people and it doesn't matter. Oh, hello. Thoughts on Gerrard to Villa? You know what? It's kind of a little bit weird, given that Villa are in the position that they're in, and I have no doubts that Gerrard was obviously an incredible player. Manager-wise, no disrespect to Scotland or Scottish teams, but you know, it wasn't exactly difficult to win the league there, especially with Celtic on the sort of collapse as they were. I mean, obviously it's still a challenge to win it with Rangers because they'd had to work so hard to get back to where they were. But, you know, there's only 2 teams challenging for the league there, and all they had to do was stop Celtic from winning it, and they were the only ones that could win it. So I wouldn't say what he's done is truly incredible, but at the same time, you can't discredit what he's done. Whether or not Villa is the right team for him as a manager, I don't know. I think that he's sort of more of a person that would rather go to a top team, but whether he's earned his place at a top team, again, I don't know. Personally, if I was him, I wouldn't go to Villa. And again, no disrespect to Villa at all. They are a top team. Not like a top tier team, but they're a top team. Top half team. But, I mean, Gerrard has always struck me as the type of person that if he's going to manage a team, it has to be a team that's going to challenge for leagues or is there and thereabouts. I just don't think he's going to be able to do that at Villa. But, you know, stranger things have happened. I honestly would have thought Newcastle should have gone for Gerrard instead of Eddie Howe. And again, that's no disrespect to Eddie Howe. You know, he could be an incredible manager for Newcastle. You just never know. It's football. Weird things happen in football. You know, some pairings are just unimaginable and then they turn out to be incredible. But, you know, as I said, stranger things have happened. Okay, well. I think Villa is a good job for him. Not like Barca hiring Xavi because they both have no experience, but Gerrard is getting a lower gig and Xavi is managing Barca. I suppose that's a good point, to be fair. I don't know how the Xavi situation is going to go down because, I mean, like you just said, he's got experience, but he's not the same as Gerrard. Like, Gerrard's managed in the Scottish League, again, no disrespect, and then Xavi's only managed in, like, the Dubai leagues. But, I mean, you got to get experience from somewhere, I suppose. But whether or not that is enough for Premier League and La Liga teams, I don't know. Especially given, you know, a club of Barcelona's size and stature. I don't understand this obsession with getting ex-players to be a manager. I know that it's sort of like the argument for, you know, they know the club inside and out. I couldn't think of what I was going to say then. They know the club inside and out, so if anyone's going to be able to bring them back to what they were, then it's them. That whole argument. But I don't know. Oh, you don't know. We don't have many troops, do we? Kate's been very vocal on the subject of her character. Ricky, where's my character? Ricky, why isn't he making my character? And so forth. Well, for one, I don't think Kate's saying that, because Kate's not the type of person to persist on one thing unless it was something to do with you being a knobhead. You need to invade now to fulfill the objects. No, because I need to raid as well, Ricky. I have to complete one raid and then invade. But I can't invade, because I don't have the choice. The ruler has to do it. Oh, maybe my things are... Oh, they have saved. I'd have to do shit then. Yeah, I can't decide whether to invade or not. I have to just sit back and sort of let it happen. If it happens, it happens. I need to raid at least once. We should have gone for Sarri or Conte. Barca should manage the youth team, but as you said, he might be good. He might be. You never know. Like, these are the things that have to happen in football. Like, decisions that as a fan you look at and you go, oh, come on, like the simple option was this, get in an experienced coach. Don't get me wrong, Arteta again is another example of a club bringing in an ex-player, and I want to say just flat out right, like at times I was a bit annoyed with Arteta as manager, but as a player I loved him. I loved him. When he came to Arsenal, I bloody loved him. And at first I was a bit like, after Emery, like before Emery got the job and there was talk about Arteta being the manager, I was like, then obviously we got Emery and it's experienced coach. And I thought, you know what? This could be good. Obviously didn't end very well. Granted, he wasn't given the time that he deserved. He should have been given more time. But what happened. And then Arteta came in and I thought, you know what? He's worked under Guardiola. He's played under Arsene Wenger. Give him time. And at times, everyone's been Arteta out. I myself wouldn't say I was Arteta out, but I did think, is he really the right man for the job? But that's just one of them. Can I can give orders. If I set them to do that. But yeah, Arteta's doing a great job, to be completely honest. With what he had and what he's brought in now, I think it's just fantastic. I think they're doing a brilliant job. But Xavi might be able to turn Barcelona around. I think they're confident. They must be confident in what he can bring. Otherwise, they wouldn't have hired him. I don't think this is a snatch at straws. I think they've got a plan. She actually did say that. That's the amusing thing. Arteta was just a brilliant player in the current team. I think he's a good leader. He is a good leader. I think he's just needed time. Like everyone should be given. But unfortunately, in this day and age in football, you just don't get time. Nobody does. Time's not a common thing anymore. I am worried he might be good, but he'll need like 3 seasons at least, and Barca fans are very impatient right now. I can kind of understand that. But I think it's going to be a journey that everyone sort of just needs to get on board with. As difficult as it might be. You just need to sort of accept that it's not going to be an overnight fix. And don't get me wrong, I'll say this right now, not just Arsenal fans, not just Manchester United fans, Liverpool fans, City fans, every single fan of every club in the world is a little bit impatient. Nobody is truly patient. So I think people have levels of patience. I myself have been proven to be very patient in the past. Or, in some way or another, even without them fixing the problem overnight, you do sort of come to a certain level of expectation. So I understand what you're saying about him needing 3 seasons, but people being a bit impatient. It happens. And it's understandable. Because you do expect big things when you've watched them do such amazing things for so long. You haven't quite got used to being in a different place. And Poseidon is in trouble. Yeah, everyone is a low level though, to be fair, Rick, because it's just started, but I expect everyone to be much better as this story continues. We should have given Koeman time. He has proven with the right players he can be a great manager. Yeah, it's just one of them. Again, like I was saying, that unfortunately, no matter who you are, time is so precious in football now. When people, with social media especially, when people get on about it, the club can't handle it. They can't handle the pressure, and they have to make a decision, a snap decision at that. And more often than not, I mean, with Manchester United's current situation, they got rid of Jose Mourinho. What did they do? Bring in an ex-player, but it was a snap decision because the form they were in, they weren't getting Champions League football again. I think they just got knocked out of the Champions League as well. Or they were about to, because they lost, I think, didn't they? And then Oli came in. They beat PSG. Yes, they got beat by Barcelona. The brilliance of Messi, but the way he got them playing when he first came in, everyone was like, oh, and he got his players playing in the right way. Obviously, not so much now, because everyone very quickly figured out the way that Oli works, gets his team to sit back, hit on the counter. But if you control the ball there's nothing to counterattack. Especially when you set your team up to counterattack. You can't counterattack a counterattack. It just doesn't work. Oh god, I just slaughtered him. Oh, that's my ability that I've got on. Yeah. I was thinking then, I took a hit, and then I did more damage. Makes sense. You do feel for Coleman, but at the same time, you just expected to do better. And it's not fair. But it's the way that football is, unfortunately. You are expected to do much better. No matter how much shit you've been left with. $2,000 kills, come on. That's it. Get out of here. This is brilliant because the more they send at me, the more I weaken them. Gonna get in Persephone's good books. It's time to be a kiss ass. And even when I complete this Empire, I'm going to do more. Because I do love this game, and given that Vanguard is just trash at the minute, and there's no immediate fixes inbound, I'm going to just sort of branch out and play other games. If I can. I've got more horror games to do in the future on PC as well, so I'm looking forward to that. We've got Chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime coming out next year. Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires coming out in February. We've got the GTA Definitive Editions coming out in a few days. I think, is it tomorrow or the day after? Something like that. I've forgotten now. I have put it on my calendar, but I'm playing, so I don't really want to look. But yeah, we've got them to stream. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be someone else to play. I've got all the old Assassin's Creeds to do. I've got a few other games that I want to do playthroughs of on stream. You know, we've got a lot of games to do if we need. You know, I would like zombies to be updated. Should do a Silent Hill run. It's not a bad shout. Oh my god, I have slaughtered these on this raid. Are they trying to take that secondary camp back? I don't think so. Have I got... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to see if I've got I thought I had stratagems on. I couldn't remember how to do them. There we go. Restore your own health and that of nearby enemies. So if I do this... Hang on. Were you running away, you little bitch? That's what I love about my character setup, is that they can block all they like. Even enemy officers, they can block all they like, but eventually the halberd literally wears all of their armor down. So the longer they block, the more they just do themselves in. They may as well just accept death. I'm not looking forward to coming up against Lubu though, because I literally follow his playstyle. So anything I can do, he can do, and probably better. Almost at 3,000 kills here. I've got 3,000. Let's go. Woo! Raid done. I don't even know if she's going to do an invasion. And if I'm even going to be part of it. Because I know that there are occasions where you get left out. I wonder if she's going to execute anyone if we... I know it's only a raid, but sometimes you can capture people. Apparently not. They must have retreated. That's fine. We're invading. Yes, I would. Who are we invading out of interest? No, but she's not bringing everybody. Interesting. I would have brought everyone. Ding Feng. Invasion of Chang'an. Alright. Did I not just raid these? I did. That was actually really, really cool. So I've just done a raid on the people that we're about to invade. So they are significantly weaker. Dembele be like, ah yes, play one game and get injured for 20 games, the perfect balance. Yeah, he must be lapping it up right now. But then again, with Xavi coming in, who knows? New managers coming in. It can make players play a lot differently. Trying to request orders then. See there, she was going to give me anything specific to do. Get those kills up. I wonder if she actually came to... She did come to battle. Mate, I'm riding red hair like an absolute badass. Then Belly gets injured, comes back from injury, and there's already a new manager. He just comes in expecting to see, like, Ronald Koeman. He's like, hang on, you're not Koeman. Ooh, they took a base. I better sweep round in a moment and just sort that out. I'll have to go right back round and cut them off. No doubt once I take this, I'll go around there to sort that out and... Oh, someone's coming out. Who's that? Is that Pug? I think it's Pug that's up there. I'm not sure. The enemy commander has appeared. Oh dear. Wait, who used taunt? Who taunts? Oh, they've dragged them back around the other way, have they? Or are they confused? They seem to just be sitting there. I'm just going to one-slap you. Oh, I didn't quite, but... See? Trying to block and he was trying to use his counter. It ain't going to work, fam. It ain't going to work. Perfect. Right. Are they trying to take the commanding officer already? Oh, for God's sake. Alright, come on, red hair. We need to get down there quickly. Then again, I need to... apologies. Apparently the stream just cut out momentarily. Apologies for that. It just randomly cut out for no reason. Yeah, so the next few streams might be a bit weird sound-wise, only because my mic stand broke the other day. Screen's gone black. Yeah, I know. It will. Yeah, I know. Because the stream cut out. It will do that. Battle magic. Yeah, I know. Yeah, my mic stand broke. So I was trying to install my new one, and the clip that I needed for the mic to connect to the stand snapped completely. So I had to order a new part for it, and that should be here tomorrow or the day after. So I'm kind of hoping tomorrow, so I can set it up before the stream tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. But either way, I'll just have to put up with this. The mic's kind of just sat below the screen. This still does the job. I'll just have to accept it how it is for now. I can still stream. Sound-wise, it's not as good as it could be. Come on. Come on. And there we go. We control the entire area. You know, I like to make sure that we're fully in control. Alright, let's go finish this. There we go. Sorted. We're now in control of this area. Let's see what she... I think she has... Like... Who knows? Recruited. Oh, she recruited everyone. Okay. I was hoping for the odd execution in there, I won't lie. That could just be me. It's what? Green screen? Everyone, okay. Right then. Bear with me. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, Ricky, you don't have to send me photos. I can see the stream myself. So if I... that's a bit weird. Is it a YouTube issue? It must be a YouTube related issue because Twitch is working fine. Twitch is completely fine. Right then. Hang on 1 second. I will start streaming again in a second.